more than one-time speaker at my youth conference, and so he was an inspiration to the youth that we serve as well. I started a nonprofit organization while working at ADE, so that was the Southwestern Institute for the Education of Native Americans, or CNA for short. Ran it for 8 years, got Indian Ed director position. I'm talking fast so I can get my 3 minutes in. And then became the director. And anyway, he was there all the time, encouraging me. And he even between leaving ADE and starting my own business, which I now have, he encouraged me to apply for a position at AT Still University. And they didn't give me the position, and he was so mad. Well, I'm not sure if he did or not. I'll write a stern letter, she said, but it turned out I'm in the right place. I own my own consulting business for Indian education. Been going on for more than 5 years, and I owe a lot to George for encouraging me to keep doing the work that I've been doing. I also tell you about tennis. I am a former table tennis champion, not tennis. State champion multiple times, and I met my husband who's also state champion, et cetera, et cetera. But George wanted me to play tennis. And I said, I play tennis. I'm not as good at it as I am at table tennis. So, but he got me into the, on the Facebook group with the American Indian tennis thing. Thank you. That's called, yeah. But I commented to him one time after I read his autobiography. There's pictures in it, and him in his tennis shorts and his tennis whites. And I said, oh yeah, great legs, George. And of course he loved that. And then we went, Dr. Mitchell, Wayne, and George and I met here for lunch one day, and I happened to be wearing shorts. It was a day off, and he returned the compliment, I'll have you know. Hard worker. He commented on one time, I put together a party for the advisory council for the Bird Museum. It was a Christmas party, we had games, and it was so much fun. And he got there early, because he would never be late, right? So he saw me setting up, get everything ready for it, and he said, if I had a position to give you, I'd hire you on the spot, because I see how hard a worker you are. So that always meant a lot to me. I love classic movies. I also went there for escape as a child, and I still do. And I don't have a journal or anything, but I have a list of all my movies and the dates on it. And lastly, when George found out, I used to be the, let me try to think. Yeah, I've got enough of that. I was the executive assistant to William Bidwell Sr., who was the owner of the Arizona Cardinals. And he just loved that. I said, do you think I would love to present him with one of my kachinas? Can I get in there? Well, I don't know. I tried, but it was too late. I guess I've been too far gone from the Cardinals. So. Oh, are you? Oh, okay, wonderful. All right, I'm glad to hear it. So I will end there because my time is probably past. But thank you very much, and thank you, George. I love you.
In this direction? Yes, please share something over here.
Hi, my name is Dr. Kristen Hosty. I'm a mentee of Dr. Bruce, also from Pt.4 University. I just have something short and sweet to share. So for one of my public health papers, I interviewed Dr. Bruce, and I think it was about a 5-hour phone call. And it was about a 10 or 12 page paper, but it came up and I asked him what his top 3 movies were. And I don't remember all 3, but I remember specifically because I tried to find this movie and I could never find it, but one of his top recommendations was Goodbye, Mr. Chips. And so I just want to show that to everyone. Yeah, okay, yeah, and he gave me the top 3. So, but that specific one is one I remember, and I remember thinking, I've never heard of this, and I couldn't find it anywhere, but that was one of the top 3.
Thank you so much. We are going to be moving on to the raffle part soon, but I want to give someone an opportunity. If there's someone else, we have 2 more people here. 2 more. I apologize to ask you to be so brief, but please do be brief. Thank you.
Thank you so much. My name is Des Gallagher. I serve as the current Dean of the Arizona School of Dentistry and Oral Health, and I just want to thank all of our grads who are here and for that wonderful word you spoke about the program. Obviously for us, what Dr. George did for us, he really built in a passion within our school to really serve everybody and to reach out to different communities and to make sure that we could educate providers who could go back to their communities, which is really important to us. And It's something that runs through us, like our DNA, that's part of who we are, part of what we do every day. And I think I'm really proud that last year the university recognised Dr. George with a special day. And this year in November, we are closing our clinics. We're going to get all of our students to gather together so we can all walk together and remember him. But also at our graduation and at our white coat ceremony, we still have Dr. George Bluespruce with us because he still gives the blessing, which is really important, which is a really important part of our ceremony, not only of wishing our students well when they go out to practice, but also as they get their white coat and they start their journey to become a healthcare provider as well. And also in our fourth year, because of our unique way that we have our school, a lot of our students go out to provide care amongst a lot of federally qualified health centres, and we really partner a lot with the Indian Health Service to get our students out to provide care in those communities as well. So again, I wanted to thank him for all he did. And we're lucky that all three deans from ASDO are here today. So I'm the third dean, and I want to pass over to Dr. Trombley, who is our second dean.
Thank you, Dean Gallagher. I'm Dr. Bob Trombley. I'm the middle dean. Unfortunately, I think our founding dean, Jack Dillenberg, wasn't able to stay, but I got the opportunity to meet Dr. Bluespruce when I was actually before I got to ASDO, the Arizona School of Dentistry and Oral Health, when I was founding with some others the Western University out in California, and we went to some of the SED meetings. And I subsequently came to ASDO in 2015 and was lucky enough to be named dean a couple years later. And one of the very first people that came to sit down with me as dean was Dr. Bluespruce, and the most humble, the most caring, the most dedicated person, and I just felt so blessed to be able to share time with George when he was with our school. He made such an incredible impact on our profession. Jack was brilliant in our founding dean, Jack Dillenberg, was brilliant in bringing George into the school. And because of that, just a little fun fact of, Dean Gallagher and our alum have already mentioned, the impact George made on American Indian dentists and getting them into the profession. Our school started graduating dentists in 2007. And our school has graduated almost 10% of the active American Indian dentists. And it's amazing. And that number doesn't include the number of people that I know that he got into our profession through many other schools. And so, thank you so much, Patricia, for allowing us to be a part of this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I have 35 seconds for one more speaker. I've got one more here, and then we are going on to the raffle. So if you have not put raffle tickets into raffle bowls, that's the next step. So get your raffle tickets ready.
I'll be incredibly brief. My name is Jill Wallen. I have the privilege of serving as the 19th Dean of the School of Dentistry at Creighton. And I bring condolences from the Creighton family. I'll echo Dean Gallagher and Dean Trombley and others in the room that say Dr. Bluespruce was inspirational to all of us in the oral health professions. He will be sadly missed. I am grateful for the time that I spent with him and with Mrs. Bluespruce. Thank you for being here, and thank you for allowing us at Creighton to be part of his dash.
Okay, we're going to be going to the raffle section. So if you have not yet done so, go ahead and get those raffle tickets out. What you'll do is tear each one off, keep one of the matching two numbers, and put one of those two numbers into a bowl of the item for which you would like to be considered for the raffle thereof. Because these are all individual items that Dr. Bluespruce has curated himself prior to his moving along on his journey. with the intent to have them passed along to his friends and family. Whatever you would like to take home with you, please put your raffle ticket into the little red bowl next to that item. We'll run the raffle, we'll pull the numbers, and we have boxes and packing material ready to go under the tables. In fact, whatever item you would like to have raffled and come home with you, we can package that up for you at the end of the day so that you can take that with you. Mill it out, come and take a look. All of these items curated by Dr. Bruce himself so that you can pass them along to friends and family. Attention please, is Mason Houtby here today? Mason Houtby, please come to the podium if you're here. Has everybody had the opportunity to place their raffle tickets into the rolls? Because we're going to go ahead and do the drawing. Raffle tickets, raffle tickets. I'm speaking of raffle tickets with raffle tickets in my pocket. Oh, on my table, so. Now's the last chance. We're doing about, how many seconds we got, Mama, until the raffle drawing? 30 seconds till the raffle drawing.
Okay, has everyone got their tickets in for the prize that they want to take home?
You ready, ladies and gentlemen? This is going to be the fastest raffle you have ever seen in all of your days. Right now, we're doing Kachina number 1 on the left here. We are mixing it up.
Hold up the item.
Item number 1, Kachina for raffle. Lovely item. Okay. This one actually jumped out at me, so we're going to go. Number, last 3 digits, 524. Ticket number 519524. 519524. For the very first Kachina. All right. You can come and get your item now, or if you'd like to wait until afterwards, that would be all right, because we've got a box for them to get all packaged up as well. Just make sure you know that. I'm going to put your number right here on the item. That's the winner. Now we've got this one. You want to get one, Mama? Last 3 numbers are 698. Raffle ticket 519698 for the Buffalo. All right, that's you. We'll put your number right in front of the Buffalo. There we go. We've got the large basket. You ready to pick, Mama? We should mix it up in that basket. There you go. We've got last three numbers, 682, 519, 682 is the large basket. Next up, we've got lots of bidders for the next Kachina, 5196.
Nobody's wanted this one
We've
yet.
got 6.
Oh,
That's the number. All right, that's the number.
This one's yours? Okay.
Let me read that number again, Mama. That's 682. Good job. Now we'll do this next one. Let me mix those up so it's not just whoever put it on top. That's what I'm thinking. I better mix that up better. So if this is this, Katina, go ahead and pick that out, Mama. Pardon my sniffles. I started crying and I'm going to be sniffing for the rest of the day now. Are you stuck together? We've got 314, 519, 314 for this second Kachina with the bow. Next, we're going to do the small pottery. Congratulations. Small pottery. I'll hold that up. Well, you could point out. I would call that a little milk jug pottery. That's beautiful. And that is 795, 519795. Next up, we've got the Pendleton with the Circle of Life. Did we find 795? There we are, back in the back. Thank you, ma'am. That's yours. We're going to put your number ticket right next to that item for you to come up and get in a little bit. Circle of Life Pendleton blanket. Raffle ticket is, get the drum and start the drum roll. Last three digits, 588. Last three digits, 588. Back in the back, sir. Thank you very much. All right, we've got another. Oh, that one jumped out. Your call. I'm not the drawer. You're the drawer.
That's for this one.
Beautiful piece. That is 561. Last three digits, 561 for the pottery. There it is. Good job. All righty. All right. We'll put your ticket in the pot for you. You can come and claim that in a moment. This, I'll put that. This next basket, gorgeous piece. There we have the ticket. Last three digits. That is lucky, lucky. 333. Number 333, last two digits. Do we see the ticket? 519333. Everyone look at your raffle tickets. No 333, last call. We're going to call the next number for this basket. 433. 519433 for this basket. Raffling 433. There it is. Well done. We'll put that in the basket for you. And then we've got this one here. That one's one of the ones that fell. Oh, that's the one that wasn't here. That's the 333 one. That's, nobody was here to claim that one. So you pick this one out for this one. I have to pull my raffle tickets out, so that's 623. Last three digits on the number 623. There it is. Well done. Next up, we have the multicolored buffalo. Multicolored buffalo is going to be this one here. That's for the basket area. Yeah. That one jumped out, but you do what you want. Last three digits are 622. Raffle number 622. Do we have 519622? There she is. Ha-ha! Lucky day indeed. Okay, the next pottery here. Mama's getting the number for us, that beautiful pottery. 492. Last three digits, 492. For pottery, check your ticket numbers, 492. Okay, well, last call, 492. We're going to go for the next one, Mama. Oh, you got it. 49251. All right, we found it. That was just in the nick of time. There you go. We do have a box and packing material for you to put that in before you go home. Next up, we've got the next Pendleton, which has the aspen design on it. Light blue and brown and gray. And the number we're pulling is lucky winner 395. raffle number 519395. Over here to the right. Fantastic, congratulations. This is not being raffled off, nor is this, although we have a fantastic story about this, and we are working on that for the Cardinals, by the way. Next up is the large drum. Large drum with the mallet. Is it a mallet? Who can correct me on that? Is it called a mallet for the drum?
Drumstick.
Drumstick. Large drum with padded drumstick. Number 402, 519402. Raffle tickets, 519402. 402, the last three digits. 402. Any takers? We'll go on last call. I don't see any hands. We'll go on to the next number. Raffling for the drum. Last three digits, 808. 808.
Oh, it's someone. Michael, you got it.
Hey, fantastic. We're gonna keep this one in the family, it looks like. Congratulations, Michael. Next up, that's one. Okay, next up, we have the next Pendleton that has the record keeper Regina icon on here. And lucky number, only one, Mama. 310. 310 for the Pendleton blanket with the record keeper. All right, we found you back there. Well done. We'll put that raffle ticket right here, so we'll match it up. Next, we have the small cereal bowl. It's not a cereal bowl, but it does look like one. Pottery. Lucky number for the small bowl is 493. 493? 493. Last three digits. 493. Anyone? 493. Oh, there he is, Abe. He is red hot today, folks. Yeah. Alrighty, next we've got the container with the lid and the iridescent paint. Go ahead and pick out a ticket, Mama. There we go. Got the lizard on top. Very popular amongst the raffle entries. Last three digits, 533. 533 for the pottery with the lid and the lizard. There he is. We found him. Next up, we have the small carved wooden buffalo. This is going to be his bucket here, his bowl. Let's flip him around there. Get him a little more haphazard. Last three digits are 394. 394 for the small carved buffalo. There she is. Another lucky table. All right, next up we've got the small drum with the drumstick. Mallet / padded drumstick. It's not a mallet. I know I'm wrong, but it looks like a mallet. Last three digits are, what's the other one? 347. 519 347. That is not my lucky number, but 347, 347. We're going to go to the next tickets. Hold up. You never did find your tickets? Okay, well, if nobody claims it, we've got a bunch of other tickets to pull. Pull the tickets. We're sticking with protocol for raffle giveaways. This is 581, 519, 581 for the small drum. It is in the family. There she got it. I put 3 of mine in there for you, honey bun, but I'm glad you got it. Well done. Next, we've got the large buffalo, the heavy buffalo statue. Yeah, here, I'll hold that so you can pick that out. That is a heavy buffalo, especially in my left hand. This is last three digits, 638. 638 for the buffalo statue. Back at that back table, fantastic. All right, next up, we've got the small pottery in the display box. It looks not a wedding, like a water pitcher but not a wedding pitcher. Small pottery in a display box. Last three digits, 512. 512. Last three digits of your raffle ticket. Back at the back, I see you there. We'll put your number right next to it here so you can come and claim that in a moment. We've got boxes and shipping materials so you can pack it up and take it home again. Over here we've got the taller Kachina. I forget what he's called, but he sure is pretty. I'll hold that while you pick another one. That is a good one. Gosh, the craftsmanship. I'm astounded. We've got raffle number, last 3 digits, 525. 525 for the Kachina. Carved Kachina, 525. You already won one, you want to pass it on to the next winner? Bless your heart, thank you for doing that. So the next number, lucky number, very lucky, extra lucky, 878. Raffle number 878, last 3 digits, 878. Check your numbers for 878. Okay, we'll go on to the next lucky number. This is 3 times lucky now. Somebody better be buying lottery tickets on the way home if their last 3 digits are lucky 888. 888 on your raffle number. Last 3 digits, 888 for the Kachina. I don't see any hands going up. We're going to say, is this 4 times lucky now? 4 times lucky. Last 3 digits on your raffle number are 890. 890, raffle ticket 890 for the Kachina. 890. Do we have any hands for 890 raffle ticket number? Our last one, or our next one I'll say, because I can't say it's the last till we know, is 880. Raffle ticket 519880. I think somebody put all 5 of theirs in one bowl and then had to leave early. We're gonna go one more round and see what happens. Lucky ticket 726. 726, last 3 digits. There she is. That is our 6 times lucky raffle winner for the Kachina. Next up we have the small bell basket here. I'll hold that if you'll grab the number. It's a burden basket. I call it a small bell basket, but this is a large burden basket. It will hold such large burdens, you can unload yourself. They miniaturize for that basket. Last 3 digits, 494. Raffle ticket 519494. Wowzers, wowzers, I am astonished. I'm going to make sure to follow you wherever you go next. That's tremendous. That is tremendous. Wow. Okay, up next we've got the Jim Thorpe Pendleton blanket. Jim Thorpe Pendleton blanket. Lucky raffle ticket number. Last 3 digits. 602. Phoenix. 602. Who's got 602? There he is. Fantastic. Oh, congratulations to all of our raffle winners today. And I want to make sure that you know these are all with much love from Dr. Blue Spruce to his friends, his families, his companions, his dear ones. All of Dr. Blue Spruce's love to you all. Mama, I'll hand this back to you.
Okay, so it's now time for... Okay. All right, very good. All right. Oh, no, I've already done basically covered. Okay. We are going to take part in, before we all go home, we're going to take part in one of George's favorite activities, I guess you'd call it. Those of you who know George very well, now it's only right that Dwayne got that blanket, because when George was growing up, the big Indian athlete was Jim Thorpe. And Jim Thorpe was George's hero. He really admired Jim Thorpe, and when we had the opportunity and found a box of cereal with Jim Thorpe's picture on it, We never opened it, and I still have it at home. So I don't think we dare eat the food that's inside of it, probably by now. But Jim Thorpe was always his big, hero. And one of the reasons he was a hero was not only was he a great athlete in the 1912, I think, Olympics over in Germany, but when Jim Thorpe passed by the king, he just says, "Hi, King," and walked on by. So that was right down George's alley. "Hi, King." Anyway, Jim Thorpe won so many different events. It was just so amazing. And I think that the pictures show that somewhere, somehow, he lost one of his track shoes, and so he was wearing 2 different track shoes to win his races even. He didn't even have his own shoes to run. But he is also one of the founders of the National Football League, and a lot of people don't realize that. But Jim Thorpe not only played football for Carlisle Indian School, but he also helped to found the National Football League. And so what we have done, see, this big kachina was custom made just for George. And this is it's got cardinals on it, it's got a helmet, he's the quarterback. And I have been in touch with the Cardinals organization and offered to donate this kachina because American Indians have been big into football ever since football was invented. And so I think that the Cardinals would be the first professional football team to recognize the fact that Indians had so much to do with founding the NFL and being participants in the game. Many, many players are Indians and people don't realize it. But eventually it'll come out in some magazine somewhere which ones are Indian. But so we have this, and they have said that right at the moment they don't have a place to put it on display, but they may have a place. They're intending to have a remodeling happen at their practice facility in Tempe. And when they do their remodeling in about a year or 2, then they would make a place for this kachina and honor George, because when the Cardinals first came to town, George was the 7th man in line before daybreak to get season tickets for the Cardinals. And he bought season tickets every year the Cardinals have been in town. In fact, he had such great hope that he could live long enough to go to another Cardinals game that he bought season tickets for this season. So those aren't cheap. That's like $4,700, something like that, just for that. But he's been buying season tickets ever since the first day they were in town and selling tickets. And so we had a representative from the Cardinals intending to be here, but couldn't make it today. And he was going to tell, the same thing I'm telling you now. But they will put this in for beginners.